I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is John Peyton. He is CEO of Dine Brands Global. John, wonderful to have you back on the show. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. Good morning.
So you are fresh off your Q3 earnings. Give me some of the highlights.
We had a great quarter. Applebee's had its 7th consecutive quarter of same-store sales growth, and IHOP had its 6th consecutive quarter. Both brands' average weekly sales is now equal to or better than 2019, and that's because these brands are really resilient, and they're brands that have been around for a long time, and our guests know and trust them. And during tough times like this, people flock to brands they know and they trust.
Now, are you seeing any changes in consumer sentiment, and how is that impacting your business?
We're pleasantly surprised by the strength of consumer sentiment, right? So based upon our results, right, we had same-store sales growth. Our guests are still coming to the restaurant despite higher prices, and what we are seeing though is that they're managing their check, and so our average check is about the same, and that's because guests are maybe ordering water instead of soda, one less alcoholic beverage, one less appetizer. So they're sensitive to their total spend, but they're still coming to restaurants. And that's because I think in a post-COVID world, people still crave community and belonging, and they want an experience, and that's why they come to IHOP and Applebee's.
Oh yes. So now tell me, what's the future of ghost kitchen / virtual brands and Dine Brands?
Sure, so probably helpful to start with definitions.
Yes.
Right? So a ghost kitchen is Applebee's or IHOP being served out of a neutral kitchen, typically in a market where we don't have a bricks and mortar store. So it's a way to extend our online presence. A virtual brand is a brand that we've created. IHOP has two, Thrilled Cheese and Super Mega Dia, that again exist on the apps, but is prepared in our IHOP kitchens. And so IHOP now has these two virtual brands in almost 1,200 restaurants. And what's great about them is they're targeted at some of IHOP's softer spots, which is late night and dinner. And so it's incremental revenue for our franchisees that can be very, very targeted at those two day parts.
All right, and finally, John, tell me, what does it mean to be a value-focused company?
IHOP and Applebee's are succeeding right now because they are the lowest price in their category and very value-focused. So value means things like combination. So right now, Applebee's is promoting 12 shrimp for $1 when you order a steak. That's a tremendous value. It's almost like 2 entrees. IHOP just had a campaign of 2 by 2 by 2, 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, and 2 proteins for $5. And those are really value-added promotions that drove traffic during the quarter for both brands.
All right. Well, John, you've made me very hungry. I think it's time to head over to Applebee's and IHOP.
Try our new thick-cut, fluffy French toast at IHOP. Just rolling out now. It's fabulous.
All right. Well, that sounds yummy. I'm definitely headed over there. So thank you so much for joining me. Congratulations on a great quarter.
Thank you. Appreciate it.